The Central Michigan Chippewas. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Chippewas will kick this away to start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Hauser. Makes a quick catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is.
And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Scanning the field. It's Hauser. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Chippewas. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Bringing it out. It's right. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab behind the line. It's right. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hauser. Looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 20. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 36, set to kick it away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Hauser. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On third down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Harris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, that one reminds me when we're in the backyard. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. He's back there all day to throw the ball. We better put more pressure on him.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finds his man. It's right. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. East Carolina, 14. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and the football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And the Chippewas come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Labas. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. East Carolina, 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's right. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Offense will set up on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Bringing pressure. The Chippewas churn out another first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. He'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half. The Pirates will kick this away to get the second half going.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
East Carolina, 21.
Bringing it out. It's right. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's caught. It's Smith. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and he made a great throw for that first down.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
For him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Labas.
Nice catch here.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Refusing to be stopped in this play. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Pirates. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Parker. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Central Michigan 38, East Carolina 35.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Labas. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the...
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
East Carolina, 35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's right. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the East Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Back to throw. It's Hauser. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Plenty of time to throw. Firing to the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Labas. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets past the tackler into open space now. That's a big gain deep in enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. The Pirates have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Hauser. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. The Pirates are in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has